Learning how to play the music for the Project Pink group, did a lot of listening, a lot of detailed repetition of the music, of the style, of the way the saxophonist phrased the parts, all those details which I think the group has spent hours and hours perfecting, with even down to the amplifiers that they bought and down to the strings. I think these guys really capture the essence of Pink Floyd, and that's basically what I've done too. As a seasoned musician, you have an ear for music, and you can hear the part and match pitches and just basically try to perfect it the best you can, and that's how I went about it.
Learning my specific parts on bass was difficult because it's very non-repetitive parts. The parts don't repeat themselves, and so it's not physically hard to play, it's mentally hard to play. So a lot of repetition of listening to them, counting, writing it down, and listening to it again, and playing it again, and listening to it again.
When I first started enjoying Pink Floyd, playing Pink Floyd music, it seemed really simple. You know, I knew a lot of the songs. You hear a lot of the songs. The more you get into it, the more you realize how much is there that you don't hear. The voicings and the inversions, chord inversions and releases. Not playing Beethoven sonatas or anything, but the touch, the release, the sounds, it all just melds, and it takes some time to listen to it to get it all together.
Initially, to learn the parts, I basically listened to nothing but Dark Side of the Moon and The Wall everywhere I went in my car at all times. I literally listened to nothing else for the first 6 months that we started rehearsing. So it was just pure memorization and really trying to understand Nick Mason, the drummer's groove, because he has a very interesting way of playing. And so I wanted to be able to get inside his head and literally like anticipate what he was going to play, even if I hadn't already heard a song or memorized the song completely. And then it was just about matching tones, because the sounds of his drums and his cymbals, they have a very, very specific vibe that absolutely changes and affects the way that I play the drum parts. When it came to getting inside his head, it absolutely helped the learning curve, because for some reason, as it's easier to learn songs now, just because I kind of got to the point where I really can anticipate what he's going to play, and it's just from nothing more than, oh, this sounds like a spot where he would throw, you know, straight 16th notes over something that should be triplets, and lo and behold, that's exactly what he does. So it's just, it's not really technically difficult, but it's all about the groove and the vibe that each of the players puts out there, and I just tried to do as much homework as I could in understanding Nick Mason's.
I think for us, we just have listened to this stuff for so many years and so long that it just becomes immersed in your head, and you can actually hear the parts when you're not playing it. And for us, we're just such huge fans. It's really, really important to be accurate. We've been listening to the recordings for so long that we don't want to go out and see a version that doesn't sound like the studio recording. So we spend a lot of time doing that.